Welcome, are you artists, content creators, creative entrepreneurs, up-and-coming celebrities, and influencers on the rise. Welcome to part 10 of my 12-part collective creative reading series, where I'm doing divination readings for all you blocked creatives, all you fearful creatives, the ones who've been stuck in your imposter syndrome and your perfectionism, all that. So sit down, shut up, and get ready to receive a message that is for your highest good. The topic for this read is, what does your future self want you to know about your creative path currently? Let's see what the beautiful creative collective needs to know in the highest good. What does your future self want you to know about your creative path? Ooh, the Hierophant, followed by the Nine of Cups. Your future self wants you to know that your creative path has a lot of fulfillment, a lot of success, a lot of opportunities. I feel like you're also going to be meeting a lot of people because of your creative endeavors. I feel like you are also going to be learning a lot of lessons around judgment, not only judgment for yourself, but judgment of other people in relation to their creative process as well. I feel like you've currently been going through a lot of competing, comparison, a lot of like racing in the art process. And I feel like Spirit is really reminding you, like, creation is not meant to be about a race. It's not meant to be about a competition. It's not meant to be about comparison. It's meant to be about expression, connection, and healing. And so if that's not what art has felt like to you lately, if that's not what creation has felt like to you lately, then there's a misalignment. There's a lot of fear, doubt, imposter syndrome, perfectionism, procrastination that you've been dealing with, all from these underlying inner child wounds. So let's see what your inner child wants you to know about this creative path that you're on, about where you're going, about maybe any blockages that you may be experiencing currently. Okay. I feel like one of your biggest blockages in your creative path is like not having maybe the momentum or the energy to go and do something you need to do for a creative pursuit. And so if you don't immediately feel enthusiastically motivated by something, you won't do it. I feel like you're probably an ADHD creative. So when you don't get that instant gratification and that dopamine hit from your creative pursuits, you give up on them before they're fully finished. I feel like this is something that you've been working on a lot within yourself. I'm seeing the image of you like going back to old works of art, whether that be music, painting, writing, whatever it is. You're finishing these projects that you walked away from because you lost that dopamine. And then actually in the act of finishing them, you're bringing more dopamine and confidence to yourself and your creations as well. Let's see what your future self wants you to know about your creative path at this point in time. Okay, you are going to be moving forward. There's about to be this like release. I feel like there's this collective who have been like stuck in your creative like fears. Like, what's that one game where you have to like move all the blocks to like get through the path, and you have to like do all that? That's what it feels like in your creative process right now. It feels like everything is just like a struggle. It feels like, I'm hearing to say, like, preparing your creative tools, getting the idea, having the energy and the time to actually create. Like, it all feels like it's just like, it has to be so perfectly aligned. The stars must align for you to actually have the opportunity to create. And I feel like that is getting ready to change here very soon. I feel like you're going to be finding more ways to bring creation into everything you're doing in your everyday life. So that way, actually expressing your artistry doesn't only come in the form of, now is the time to sit down and now is my creation time. You're actually building an artistic life. So that way, you know, you actually giving to your mental health and to your creative soul for your expression, even if every single day you can't be like, okay, now's my painting time or my music writing time or whatever. You're like, I just don't have time for that today because life be life, and sometimes, but still you're like, how can I bring art, expression, healing, and connection to what I'm doing throughout my day, even if it looks a little more mundane than, you know, breaking out the canvas or, whatever. I think you get my point. However you can, bring your artistic and creative gifts to the world through your own life and in sharing those with other people. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfectly timed. It doesn't have to have a rhyme or reason. Just bring art to your life. That is what your future self wants you to know the most right now. Sing more, dance more, paint more, write more, share more love. That is a form of art. Give love, give love, give love. You know, that type shit. Your artistry is calling for you to see it, to feel it, to share it, to know it, to dive deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper into your truest expression, to meet your inner muse, which is your inner child. Your inner child is ready to feel more, is ready to dance more, is ready to play more, is ready to be seen. And it's time for you to let them. If you feel the artistic, intuitive call to go and create something, do it. The other day, I had been gifted this little flower bouquet, and the other day my inner child just looked at these flowers, and then I just saw an image in my head of me putting all these flowers on a little canvas. So I just grabbed some gloves, grabbed some glue, started taking flower petals off and gluing them on the canvas. Why? Just because I wanted to. My inner artist felt called to use nature to make art. I made a moment that was mundane and I made it magical. You can do this too. Creation doesn't have to take forever. You can literally take 5 or 10 minutes out of your day to create something, anything. You can literally create you can be cleaning your house and choreographing that new dance. You can be coming up with that new song in your head on your drive to work. Like, you don't have to have specific creation time. Use your life to create. No more, I don't have time to create, and so you keep putting your creative dreams and pursuits off. Bring creation to everything you do. I love you so much. 555 on the time. If you would like to get a creative reading for yourself on this topic, what does your future self want you to know for your creative path at this point in time? This 12-part series has a special little sale, so each part reading is $12. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal will be listed up here on the screen. All you have to do is go to Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, put Collective Creative Reading Part 10, and then drop a comment down below saying sent payment through Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal, and then just wait patiently for me to do a video response to your comment. If you would like to join the creatives community for additional group artistic mentorship, you can join on Patreon through my Instagram bio. My Instagram is Life with Trinity Faith. And you can also join my content creation challenge for artists and creatives who want to tap more into their artistry and showing up fearlessly online as the empowered creatives that they are. My 90-day content lock-in, you can learn more about it on my Instagram. And you can go through my Instagram bio link to join the Discord server for the 90-day content lock-in server. I love y'all so much. I hope this reading resonates. If it does, let me know in the comments down below. And make sure you go to part 11 for this 12-part series, because in the next message, we're going to be talking about what the universe is trying to express to you and for your audience through your art. So stay tuned. I'll see you in part 11. Bye!